Let's start with where being used often begins. A crappy childhood. Many of the reasons people allow themselves to be used stem from not feeling good enough, which often starts in childhood. Sometimes even those with a great childhood get bamboozled by a master manipulator, and that often leads to the same reasons we'll explore. However, if you were neglected, abused, or abandoned by your primary caregivers, the people who were supposed to love you the most, you may have come to believe you weren't worthy of a healthy love. Okay, when you internalize the blame for your caregiver's lack of ability to love you in a healthy way, you often behave in ways that attract people that treat you poorly. It's not your fault. You were just a kid. Without further ado, let's look at the 15 reasons why men are used by women that you have control of. Now let's note, these can also apply to women who allow themselves to be used by men or whoever. In fact, it applies to anyone who allows themselves to be used by anyone. 1. Low self-esteem. Men with low self-esteem might believe they don't deserve better treatment and therefore tolerate being used. 2. Fear of loneliness. The fear of being alone can make men accept less than ideal relationships to avoid solitude. 3. Desire for validation. Seeking validation and approval from women can lead men to overlook being taken advantage of. 4. Emotional attachment. Strong emotional bonds can make men blind to being used, prioritizing their attachment over their own well-being. 5. Financial dependence. Men who are financially dependent on women may tolerate being used to maintain their financial security. Although it used to be men bringing home the bacon, in the modern world, mama often makes bank, which can dent a man's self-esteem. 6. Hope for change. The belief the woman will eventually change and treat them better often keep men in those situations.